started yours?
Yeah.
Have you started yours?
Mm-hmm.
Did you start it though?
Yeah.
Started it again.
Shit looks crazy.
Does it?
Yo, do you want me to get my tapes?
It doesn't look crooked, right?
Yeah, mad ghetto, right? Real inappropriate.
Shit look
like
crazy.
a motherfucker. Alright, Negroes, gents, ladies. Yo, y'all know any kids? Anybody under 18? Y'all got kids in high school that watch this shit? Y'all know?
I put my little brother on, yo. Shout out Zach. You know what I mean? His dog
I guess
over there,
children.
Tyson, big ass kid too. He watched this shit a little bit.
I don't think this show is appropriate.
Not
for
me
children.
neither.
In high school, I think so.
I mean, I feel like
Fuck
something
that.
I know,
about
but
age
some
is
high
weird.
schools, I guess, because
Fucking-
we was wild as fuck in school.
Yeah,
Think
I
about it. What
heard,
the
I
hell
heard
was you
Central got
watching?
worse.
What? Worse?
Yeah.
As in what, kids wise?
Yeah, like I heard.
I feel like they got like a
Fucking
decent
in
batch of
bathrooms
kids
and
in
shit.
there. They got a decent batch of kids that's like willing to not like break too many rules and shit like that.
But then out of 3,000 kids, like you get
Right.
like 200 decent ones.
Yeah, it was
The other
some
2,800.
We wasn't watching Dave. Well, you might. How old were you when that shit came out?
I'm trying to my little reminder shit.
That shit is
I
just
don't
as.
even know what I'm taping.
You gotta find the angle and probably tape it to the best supporting side. It
S-
sounded right there. Thinking about how
Word.
That was geometry.
It's episode 68. Did I say that already? Shout out our sponsors. Shout out Haiku. Hats coming out. More hats coming out this week. Shout out Isaiah.
that nigga tried to hack me, yo. You tried to hack me. Oh, I'm fucking around.
I was like, damn,
on
for
Facebook,
real?
Nah, on Facebook, his shit was sending out some random ass like YouTube links, nigga. I'm like, what? And he
Niggas be clicking on the
posted about
wrong
it.
shit all the goddamn time.
Oh, one other thing before Mike keep
I be
going.
like,
Did y'all
I
motherfuckers
guess-
go out and vote?
Nah.
Oh, y'all ain't trying to make a difference in the world, brother.
Fucking Dean voted one time
You know what I mean? You started to make a
for
difference.
city council.
I know, I really
My
give a
vote
fuck
don't
about
count.
One time
When
for
voted.
city council. I ain't never voted for no fucking presidential candidate in his life.
I'm saying I'm starting now. I'm trying to make a difference and shit.
Did you do any homework behind any person you voted for?
Nah, I just
He
went up
just
in there
went
and
and picked.
cast the vote. You know what I mean?
You got your little sticker.
You know what I mean? It was in there. I was like, I voted.
I
You know
voted.
what? Damn, I didn't even bring my.
Yeah,
I like
Yeah.
that name.
I didn't even
I
bring my.
know.
It's that good. I haven't picked it.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
bitch father brother KKK.
And that's the crazy part.
Bitch
Person with a
nigga.
good name.
We in Massachusetts, y'all know we was the first state to allow gay marriage. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if the bitch was a nigga.
Who was looking into that?
You need to. You need to.
He ain't give a fuck who we voted for.
I know.
He just went in
I
there like, I think
know.
I like this name right here.
No bullshit. I got a text from my mom. You better go vote. I was just like, alright, fuck it. We can figure this out when I get there.
She didn't tell you that, like,
I ain't even know fucking today
Look
was
into
election
them
day till yesterday.
She be telling me her picks and
Yeah,
shit.
no,
Yeah,
she just told you her picks.
yeah, so I couldn't, you know, you ain't supposed to just go with somebody picks. You gotta do some research.
She was
I
opposite
ain't
what
do
your
no
mom said.
research. I was just like, fuck it.
You got the worst fantasy draft for politics.
I know.
Yo,
Your vote fucked it up for
Oh,
somebody.
bullshit.
shit.
Fuck that.
I made
Hopefully
mine,
your vote
though.
don't
This
count.
nigga
You know what I'm
voted the
saying?
fucking Baker Mayfield.
Baker Mayfield's outfit. That's what he voted for.
Goddamn longest intro ever. This week we got Kenny. We got Kenny Castro. Level with You podcast. Tell the people what you guys got going on that show.
So we're bringing like a weekly podcast where we bring some gaming news, what we've been playing. We try to not focus so much on like the big games that people are playing, like everybody knows Call of Duty, all that shit. So we try to play like the $20 indie games. You know, try to bring those out to people, you know, like, yo, this shit's good, you know, or free games that might be on some services that people don't even know about. They're not even sure that the Xbox has something called Game Pass. So you get like 200 games access. It's like Redbox that you could just download. You're only paying $10 a month. Access to like 200 games. So it's like, we try to bring things like that, some content like that. We try to bring some weekly gaming videos. I know some people who just enjoy fucking watching people unbox cards on like open packs. So we do some of those. Like some people just find that shit like soothing and relaxing, just watching somebody open up card packs. So we got a couple videos on just that, like going on.
Just
And
busting nuts, yo.
yo, swear to God, some people just sit
Motherfuckers calling you up and shit like, yo.
people like,
slower next time,
that fucking Yu-Gi-Oh pack, open that shit up again, like. But honestly, like today's been a fucking jam-packed day. The guys were like iffy about me talking about it, but I was like, yo, it's good. So today, this morning, we had a meeting. We trying to bring like a little gaming tournament, almost bi-monthly, like every other month. downtown Springfield. So the place we were at, they were like, maximum amount of people you can have in here is like 80. So we're like, shit, maybe we could do a 32-person bracket. We're thinking maybe starting off with Super Smash Brothers. So we might be doing that. We're gonna do a trial run, see how it works, so we can live stream it. We get a whole like professional setup with it. So we might be trying to look for February for the official event. Like,
You answered like 4 questions I was gonna ask.
Oh,
yo.
man.
For real,
was
yo.
like,
For real.
hot fire in there.
Let's do that in January, though.
Like, motherfucker, you play with me.
Steal ideas around here, bro.
Nah, yeah, yo. Speaking of
we
stealing
promoting
ideas,
on the people and shit.
Stealing ideas.
stealing ideas. Who steals ideas around here? What is going on, yo?
You guys fucking do it in January.
Let's
I'll be
chat
in there fucking
the
playing.
fuck.
I'll be like, hey, I'm Inappropreality fucking tournament. Do that shit for fucking Madden. I'll be in there. I'll be like, yo, they hosting a Madden tournament. I'm in there.
You gotta get in line to impersonate us.
I know a couple people who be really interested in that too. Somebody who's actually trying to put something like that together himself. And I was just like, I don't know, you can do that by like Dolo. Like that shit is tough. Who's on the show with you?
So, a couple buddy of mine. One guy I work with. That's how I became cool with him, and he brought me on. And they try to do this a couple times, just didn't really take off. They might be watching. I'm not trying to take all the too much shine, but I feel like I was the missing factor in the show. You know, because I was trying to put on a podcast for a couple years now with my crew of friends. Not reliable, so I was like, shit never took off. I had good ideas. Got along with these guys. One is Tyler, another one's Wiley, another one is Anthony. He's kind of like the nut of the crew. Dude, I think we tried to record on a Saturday morning, and we were like, oh, let's meet up at 11:30. Dude didn't respond until 5 o'clock in the afternoon. Like, I just woke up. I was drinking all night. Popped a couple Adderalls.
Both of these motherfuckers. Yeah, pointing fingers at each other. Yeah, real quick. Man, y'all niggas is stay late.
So
Fuck,
yeah,
what time is it now?
that's the fucking crew. So there's 4 of us for now. We might expand slightly once we get more content out there, but trying to start off small. You know, I think we're at like 128 subscribers on YouTube. Not too bad. We're on like almost all podcast services like iTunes, Spotify, SoundCloud, Anchor, Podcast Addict. There's a bunch of them.
How long y'all been going now? Cause I noticed you guys started up like kind of low around the time we were kicking.
28, episode 28, we recorded a couple hours ago. Technically, with the episodes they recorded before, it'd be like 39, but we rebooted from episode 1 once we got brought on.
Word.
So, and
That's dope as fuck.
we've seen a nice little growth. I think we got almost 100 subscribers in the last 28 episodes we've been doing.
What do you think your crowd you're bringing in is like, overall?
I think mostly it's been a lot of friends, family that support. A couple randoms, online, they'll be like, "Oh, I'm an Xbox head." Dude looks like he's 55 years old, but I'm like, yo, like it doesn't matter who it is, I try not to get too crazy. I think last week I dropped like 13 F-bombs, and I was like, shit, like, get me talking about.
You can say fuck here.
Yeah, I was like, get me talking about Call of Duty. I was like, fuck them campers. I was like,
So what you playing on? PlayStation or Xbox?
I got
both,
and I got the Switch. Don't know PC. That shit's out of my price range. I'm a fucking father, so can't afford $1,000
Ladies
rig.
and gentlemen, we have a swear.
Yep. I was like, I'm gonna be free. I'm gonna be me today.
Word. That's exactly how people
I gotta tone it down a bit, like
you golden.
You promote your podcast to younger, obviously children who play games and stuff like that.
I try. With the promoting, like I try to promote it as much as possible. Didn't realize dived into Reddit to try and promote the podcast, and that shit's like a beast on its own. Like Reddit's like a rabbit hole. You go down that shit,
place.
it's like hours, man. Like people are fucking ruthless. Motherfuckers jump on and be like, yo, why the fuck you sharing this shit? We don't want to see this shit. Fuck you. Yeah. I'm gonna share the shit I want to fucking share.
You guys got a Twitch and all that shit too?
We do. We haven't been streaming. That's where we're gonna start it up. Like Tyler, who's kind of the one with the equipment and everything. Mm-hmm. He wants to start streaming. He has the rig, everything for it, but just doing his basement. So he's almost done. So we'll be streaming within the next month or so. I'm gonna do my own stream, but like almost like a personal one, not a level with you one. But I'm still feed like all the info there to lead towards the YouTube channel and all that stuff.
That's real shit.
What are some of these games you was talking about? The games that nobody really knows that you think is fire.
So I've been playing one. I don't know why it's addictive, man. I played it one time. I was putting it off. I was like, oh fuck this shit. Like the other dude Wiley was talking about it. He talked about it for like 3 weeks straight. Something called Slay the Spire. It's like a deck building game on the Xbox that I was playing. And I was like, I picked it up. I was like, oh, it's free with Game Pass. You know, I'll just install it. If I don't like it, I'll fucking uninstall it real quick. 3 hours later, I was like, what the fuck? I'm like, I'm still playing this shit. I was like, fuck, man. I was like, I think it was the math part about it. I like math. Anything else, I'm fucking like. So I was like, shit, like, you know, you got to think about this shit. Like, your enemies do damage, and you can see how much they're gonna do. So you're like, do I want to defend? Do I want to attack? You know, like, and then you build out your fucking deck with cards to use to attack and defend. And you're like, damn, like, gets you thinking, strategizing for free. Like, took up a good 10 hours so far from playing it. And I'm competitive here. I've been playing it for 3 weeks and hadn't beat it. So I was like, you know what? I told him on the episode, I installed it. My mission, I'm going to beat that shit before you. 2 days later, I did. I fucking texted him. I was like, yo, I beat it. He's like, fucking motherfucker.
How long is too long to be playing a game?
You're asking
like
me?
In one sitting.
You're asking me or my girl?
One sitting.
There's different hours, man, between who you're asking. If you ask my girl, 2 hours might be too long.
Bullshit.
Me, man, whenever bathroom break hits, like if that's 4 hours from now, then you know I gotta take a break. You know, but I've sat there sometimes the whole afternoon. Like I handled everything, like cleaned, did my laundry, and I'm like, you know, nobody's in the fucking house. Fucking 2 o'clock starts, 11 o'clock at night. I'm like, damn, I'm still fucking playing. Like, fuck. 9 hours later, I'm like, fuck it. I ain't had nothing better to do.
Those are good days.
You was always like that, like as a kid and shit like that.
Yeah, man. I had a mom who was fucking schizophrenic. Like she was crazy. Like she not schizophrenic, but just paranoid. She thought I went to a friend's house. She thought we were about to get raided in there, and I was gonna get arrested. She'd be like, "You never know." So I couldn't go nowhere. I couldn't go nowhere. I had to stay fucking home playing video games. I was like, "Fuck it, I'll play video games. I can't go nowhere." I was like trapped in the house.
That's an easy way to get every game.
Right?
Mine need a new game. I beat that one.
Nah, she was cheap on it too. So I got the other games on sale and shit. Like people were like brand new games, and I'm like, shit, I'm playing Final Fantasy VIII. Like, I think she picked up the fucking 360 from me after everybody in fucking high school had had it for like 3 years. I'm like, oh, I got it now. I think I got the Madden with Brett Favre on it. I'm like, I got Madden.
I got Madden.
And that was still like a Madden 2 years too late too. I was like, fuck.
You play any sports games on your own podcast or just like?
Well, not streaming, but I'm always playing and I'm always taking challenges. Ready to smack somebody. Right. Madden,
See, it's all around
2K.
game.
I play everything. Only thing I don't play is baseball. I find baseball fucking boring. Yeah. Only Dominican you're gonna hear say that shit, man. Either people be like, "You're Dominican, you think baseball boring?" I'm like, "Shit, I can't do it. Not the video game. Can't watch it. Like I fall asleep. Like I'm all set with that shit."
The show is definitely lit though.
Yeah, how about to say?
The show is lit.
Thanks, man.
Are there, like, you do like anything like game in a week or anything like that? Or stuff like that?
So that's something I've been personally thinking of, you know, because everybody kind of does their own little thing, like got their own little spots on during the week from our content. So I was like, damn, you know, I wanna do a game of the week where I highlight a game, throw some footage up there of the game, and just talk a little bit about it. So that's something I was thinking about doing moving forward. Sometimes we kind of cover that when we talk about the games we've been playing. Like we kind of highlight a couple games or 1 or 2 games. My bad.
But when do you drop your episodes?
Wednesdays. So they drop on YouTube on Wednesdays, but they actually go up on podcast services on Tuesday nights. So Tuesday nights they could hear it on audio format. Wednesdays they could see the visuals. You know, watch us sit there and fucking awkwardly talk sometimes. I say it all. I watch all the episodes, so I sit there. I'm like, damn, like I couldn't fucking look less awkward this week. Like, I'm fucking staring out into space, like just spacing out. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, I be fucking out of there. Just be like, I be letting the conversation go, and then when I let the conversation go, sometimes I be like in my own head, like, yo, what
La La Land.
For real, out of there.
Like, what are you
too
looking
high.
at?
For real. People be asking me, yo, you be high? Yes, I be high. I be high as fuck. Oh shit.
That's fucking hilarious.
Don't y'all miss like old Xbox days or fucking PlayStation days of Call of Duty when racism and homophobia was like, just like so present.
Like that was tolerant. Like motherfucker, you if you didn't get told somebody fucked your mom in that match, you weren't playing right. Like, and now you try that shit. Now you get fucking banned. You can't talk to nobody for like a couple days or a month.
What happened? That kid in Fortnite got banned for life.
Oh, the one just recently, he got banned for using a fucking aimbot. This dude's stupid. You're a pro. There's no need for it. Like, he was like, oh, I'm just aimbot. It's like an assist to like assist just to aim. Like, so it's like pretty much a cheat. But he wasn't even playing like a ranked match or anything pro related. He was just entertaining his followers, I guess. But still, like, what's the fucking need? You know you could get banned for that. You know, you're making money off of this. You're gonna cut yourself at the legs.
Yeah, niggas just bugging.
Yeah.
Niggas making mad money though, like off of that shit.
It's a
huge market.
Yo, it took off like wildfire. Like, I remember a couple of years ago, people were like, esports. Now you got fucking esports on ESPN.
You think it's a sport? Like a sport? Like
you say it is.
Nah.
I don't think it is.
I don't personally think it is.
Yeah, and I'm a gamer too, and I wouldn't never.
I don't think it's a sport.
No, because sport to me, you got to be fucking athletic. Like,
you don't have to be. I don't think you have to be athletic to be like to play golf. But I think golf is. It's not. You don't have to be an athlete.
Well, you don't got to be an athlete, but it's the hand-eye coordination. So you can't just pick it up.
They got to do some good shoulder fucking workouts like quarterbacks doing pitching.
What's chess considered? Is chess considered a sport?
Chess?
No.
They have chess tournaments and shit. Whatever chess is considered, that's what video games.
But chess not a sport.
What about bowling?
Like that's an activity.
Yeah, so that's what video games should be. But I mean, you tell the guy that's making $1 million playing video games that it's not a sport.
Nah, but it's not a sport.
I don't even think they think it's a sport. Like
I feel like that's a fucking hobby they get paid to do.
They're like, I fucking grew up
playing
NASCAR
video
is a
games.
sport.
What's that?
NASCAR.
Is it?
I think so.
Yeah, it's considered a sport too.
I think it is.
That shit is
What
racist.
was you talking about this?
What, NASCAR?
Or where the fuck was I at? We just had
South.
a conversation?
You probably were in
Some
NASCAR.
high, this that high shit, see?
Who was this?
You were somewhere in the South and NASCAR came up.
Nah, this was like
Yeah, that's a sport, nigga. That shit is like.
That shit is
I don't
not
even
a
know how you
sport,
can
nigga.
go and watch that.
It's
That
left
shit is-
turns only, nigga. Literally, like, how special is that?
You know how they watch that shit? They're drunk as shit when they're watching it.
You smelling mad exhaust.
Waiting for a crash.
Huh?
You're smelling
None
mad
of the
exhaust.
Hispanics I know that go to races watch NASCAR.
Oh, not them
Oh, you
niggas.
been to one?
them niggas don't be partaking in racing or watching racing.
What's that horse racing shit? That's a sport too, right?
Yeah,
They slap that sports shit on
To be
a
a
lot of
sport.
things, you know.
everything.
Everything's a fucking sport.
Gotta learn how to watch
Dog,
that shit.
dog training
You
is
gotta
a
do
fucking
what?
sport.
You gotta learn how to ride that shit?
Damn no.
Damn.
Lil Nas X out there, bro. Lil Nas
That's
X.
Big Nas X right there.
That's the sport part in it.
That's Lil Nas
What was
X
everybody's
X.
first system?
Nintendo. Regular Nintendo.
Sega
Saturn.
Genesis.
I think my
Mine
first
was a
one
Sega Saturn.
A Saturn.
Regular
Yo,
Nintendo with the
You know
original
what's funny is that
Mario.
I feel like a lot of people remember the Saturn like that.
What? That was everything.
A lot of people do.
But
come
the
on.
Saturn though, like the Sega, everybody remembers Sega Genesis.
No, mine Genesis. I'm bugging.
The first disc.
Genesis.
Yeah,
the
disc.
Saturn.
Sega
But even
Saturn was the disc
Sega
one.
CD was the first disc, and then came the Saturn.
Nah,
But
my
the
Genesis,
Saturn
I
like
meant to
was
say.
around for like a year.
Yeah.
Then they dropped maybe they
I
dropped
only
it.
had
And
2 games for that shit.
yeah,
I only
they
had
had
2
I
games
think
personally.
Echo the Dolphin or something
Yeah,
on
like
Sega
some
Saturn.
bullshit.
Echo the Dolphin, bro. I couldn't beat
Some
the first
fighting,
level
them
of that
fighting.
game.
Yo, those Sega games were fucking
Didn't
cheat as
GameCube
shit.
come out like soon after? Or there was another system
The
before that.
64.
No, with the CD, with the disc shit.
Dreamcast.
There you go.
Dreamcast. Not that it came out not that long after.
2K was the shit.
But Dreamcast is best just for Sonic.
2K.
For Sonic.
Right,
2K, Sonic, Crazy Taxi.
Crazy
Yeah,
Crazy Taxi.
Yeah,
Oh my
That's a fucking
god.
throwback.
Dreamcast was fire.
Yeah, Dreamcast was lit. But I never had that. I had the big nation.
I had to play Dreamcast at a friend's house.
Oh, I had them shits.
Like, that was sneaking away to
second.
go.
I swear I don't know
play
how I
that.
had almost every second, but I had almost every second. As soon as the games turned to real games,
Sega was
that's
the
when
black shit too?
That's when I had to wait.
That's when I
I
had.
was like, Mom, you know they got PS2s now? You got.
Yeah,
What about that
Street
gray
Fighter.
one you got? No, that's a PlayStation.
Oh man.
You can still play Crash. Go over there.
Nah, I
Crash
remember.
Bandicoot.
I
You can still
remember.
play your Twisted Metal.
I remember when the PS2 dropped.
PS2.
Then my brother picked up the PS2 and picked up Grand Theft Auto 3. I was
Changed
like,
it.
Remember the first Grand Theft
changed
Auto?
I never played the first
Yo,
one.
with the fucking
The top
the
down
overhead
I feel like
little
nobody
dot
plays
thing.
that shit.
Yo, what?
I don't know.
That's how I found
That
out
was a
about it.
computer game or something.
I didn't play Grand Theft Auto until 3. Like, I seen
bullshit.
the first two, but I never
bullshit.
played it.
Niggas accidentally rented that shit. What's
From
good? What's
Blockbuster?
good?
Yeah,
Yeah,
people did, I did that too. Mad people did that shit.
accidentally
I found
rented
out.
it.
I was like, what?
What, GTA 3?
Like,
No, the
Oh,
very
the
first
first
one.
one?
The very first one.
Oh, nah. I
It
didn't
was
find
an
out
accident.
about the first or the second one until the third one was out. And then I watched them clips on YouTube. I never still physically
Like a
played the first
long
and
time
second.
after, yeah.
The third one was the best game that was ever created.
You
For
said the
like
3?
Yeah, that's,
2-3 solid
All of them.
years.
All of
Yeah,
them.
that shit-
But
that
the
shit
first
changed the
one was
game.
so innovative. It was
Yeah.
like the rest of them you started expecting it because what they gave you after 3. You know what I mean? You knew
Yep.
he was gonna level up. But 3 was like no game at that time was doing shit
that
like
changed.
that.
That changed it all.
Come
Like,
on.
Fuck the San Andreas though. That was my shit.
people were like, "Yo, you
And
going to Liberty City
Sims
tonight?"
had been out.
Yeah.
Sims had been out, and that was like the rawest, realest Sims right there. Like,
I couldn't get into that shit. I was never into
Yeah,
that
'cause-
shit.
No, no.
Sims was Grand Theft Auto 1 with better graphics.
Right.
Yeah, pretty much.
But that was it. Started off
But
with
Sims, even
computer
down
shit,
to that,
like,
Sims got a stupid ass following.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
Following. People,
Cult following.
Nah,
you
for-
drop
to
a
this
Sims and
day.
people are like, "Oh, I'm picking it up."
It's
I'm like,
fucking
I don't know.
crazy,
I
dog.
I don't understand the living a life simulation, playing a life simulation.
Like,
It's
how-
like
that was
watching
a- like,
reality TV.
like
That's
you're-
a question too. Like with the VR shit, like eventually, my bad for cutting you
Oh,
off.
it's all good.
But like the VR shit, eventually, I feel like is gonna be like that.
It's gonna take it over. Yeah.
That
Like,
shit is
it's-
insane.
So Tyler, he has the PSVR. So I threw that shit on. I was like, shit, this shit's fucking dope. He has that Beat Saber one. Like, you got the controllers, so the blocks are coming at you. You got to slice them, like, in the direction that they tell you. So I'm like, I played it. I'm like, yo, this shit's like a workout on its own. Like, you're fucking breathing heavy. Like, it's a cardio workout. You're, like, sweating. Like, the fuck, that you're, like, you're into it. And I'm like, and the game got me even a little dizzy because I was like, shit, like, I'm looking around. Like, I forgot the room was even there for a second. I was like,
What's that nigga named Carl? Yeah, you gotta be fucking talking to Carl.
Oh
It's like-
shit!
You seen that episode? You seen that episode of Black Mirror?
oh, I've seen them all. Which one is that one?
The second season. Yeah.
The gamer dudes.
Well, not the
He
newest
said,
season.
"Whoa,
The newest one. Oh yeah, I was like, me and my girl were watching it. I was like,
what is going on?"
like the
here?
fuck is going on?
She
Like,
just looked at you and shit.
like-
This what you be doing when you
like-
fucking get friends? Shut
She-
the hell up.
she ain't look at me and say that, but now I'm gonna have to ask her tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, yo, when we watched that episode, were you thinking that shit? Like,
Nah. There is no Carl.
He ain't playing with the headset on no more.
I'm
I'm not talking to nobody.
I don't play those type of
nah,
games.
man, I get in trouble almost every night, man. I became 1 in the morning, like. I just be fucking dropping F-bombs at the top of my lungs. I got a text message, like, phone blinks, I'm like, it's time for bed. I'm too loud, so I
You
woke
one
her
of
up.
them violent players that be fucking throwing shit? And
Nah.
doing that?
TV.
Nah, fuck that. Like, shit's expensive.
That's what I'm saying.
I can't
Niggas
but-
be what?
I done broke a couple
I'm a
controllers,
person. I
man.
fucking get pissed off, and I'll be like, you know what? I'm gonna go walk outside, pissed off. I'm like, turn this shit off. I'm gonna go to bed. I can't go to bed pissed off, so I'm like, fuck, gotta walk it out. But I get the text message. I get the text message like, you're being too loud. You woke me up. I'm like, fuck, it's time for bed. She's awake now, so that means I gotta go lay next to her and get her to bed.
Have you-
She's before the game.
Have any of you guys in your life ever used this term? The game's cheating.
Yes.
Yeah,
Absolutely. I was actually just thinking about this today, and Madden is the cheatingest game ever.
Oh yeah.
Madden cheats more than any other game.
When you play Madden,
What? Madden's the cheatingest game in the history.
I'm gonna tell you actually one thing. I was just playing I'm in a
Blaming it on the
32-person
game all the time.
a 32-person Madden league, right? So I'm playing my fucking league match last night, and I don't even know what the fuck happened. There was a penalty. Not even sure what the fucking penalty was, but he accepted it, and it ended up being 4th and 84 against him, and now he was like, he wrote to me like, "Yo, what the fuck is this?" I'm like, "I don't know, but play your fucking play." Like, I want the ball back. You're not getting these 84 yards. You accepted that shit.
Getting 84 yards right now.
I threw my prevent. I had only one rusher. I'm like, everybody in the zone. So I'm like, you're not getting this shit.
The same thing. That's crazy. I don't
Fuck
know
that.
shit happened too.
4th and 84.
Yo, I was like,
I'd have turned off the game. I ain't
It's
going
happening
to
somewhere in
I'd
the
have been one of them.
somewhere.
Where you have logged off.
Somewhere.
Especially if I needed to score it, I'd have been sick. Yeah.
I think
football
because you read this. We never have nobody who knows anything about sports. Is there anything else like the Madden curse? Is there anything else like the Madden curse like within any other games?
Damn, they're trying to think.
No.
The Madden curse is it. Like, because 2K don't got it. NBA Live,
NBA
Live is dead.
Who was on it? He got hurt by Patrick Beverly.
That's
Carmelo
what
shit,
I think that's
2015,
that's
Evan
one
Holmes
incident.
been hurt though.
Nah.
He was
Nah,
hurt.
the
before
Madden
that.
curse
That
serious.
was the playoff game.
Madden curse serious.
Nigga, his ankle was
Madden
already
curse
banged up
is
in his
serious.
knee.
That shit
Niggas
is
gonna
Madden
suck.
curse is serious.
Niggas gotta suck.
That
Niggas
shit-
gonna get covered
Fucking
now,
Antonio
bro.
Brown was on the cover last year.
He already
Oh,
been banged up.
was it last year? Yeah,
Nigga
and
went
fucking
from
out the
the
league
cover
right
to
now.
out the
Not even on the
league.
team.
He's still going from Madden's out the league.
Pat
I was the
Mahomes.
man on Madden, nigga.
Pat was only supposed to be out 1 to 2 weeks too. Remember when it first happened? They were like, "Oh, he's gonna be back 1 to 2 weeks."
But they're saying now he can pretty much come back. He just
yeah.
it's just like they
But
just
still,
gone.
he ain't gonna be the same.
He sat there and was like, "Shit, the Madden curse, man. I'm not rushing back." Like, they winning? Okay, they don't need me yet.
I mean, it is what it is.
But yeah, there's no other curses that I know of. Not gaming wise.
How about the Patriots this week? Aren't you a fan?
No, I'm a Saints fan. So I was watching that fucking game like, yeah, fucking lose, man. Like, you know, honestly, people might get pissed off, but Patriots fans are fucking the most annoying people in the world. I know you got the hat.
This guy knows.
really
No,
are.
really not. No, the Cowboys fans
They
are
really
definitely
are,
fucking.
yeah.
It's up there. It's up
The
there.
worst Cowboys
Because
fans.
you
Y'all
wanna
niggas
know-
are delusional. We actually won games.
You know what? They are
Be
delusional.
faithful.
But the problem with
They
Patriots,
gonna look me in the eye and shit. They are.
they are delusional. Because I be having some Cowboy, when we played the Cowboys, people were hitting me up like, "Yo, y'all about to lose." And I'm like, "Yo, simmer fucking down." Like, Teddy B's doing his fucking thing, alright? Like, all we need him to do is not make a mistake. Fucking torch
That
down.
was some bullshit.
He held you down though. For
Yeah, he did.
We beat these niggas by almost 20 last night after.
You didn't even watch the game. This nigga came over.
Super
and fell
fan
asleep.
over here was asleep.
This nigga walked in and fucking Dak threw the pick. I was crying.
I was
I
sick.
was dying. I was like, yo,
I
what's
was-
good,
I
nigga?
thought that was
Interception.
I
It's
thought
like,
that was foreshadow winning
perfect.
the night. I was like, if these niggas feel like
Yo,
this.
I must say this. Everything turned around after that cat. Giants were good.
Yeah, man.
That cat came on the field and it was like downhill for them.
Oh yeah, that shit got.
They
all
said the
dark.
cat had more yards than Saquon.
I don't know about that. There was that one play Saquon was
He
like,
finished with like 24 yards or
That
something
black cat
stupid.
was cooking.
"Ooh, nah, Saquon busted open a 65-yarder."
That was a catch.
Yeah, but
Rushing
still.
yards, he had like 24.
Yeah.
Something
The cat
stupid.
cooked more than the cat.
I think the cat had like all-purpose like 127.
Oh yeah, he
was
crossed.
cooking.
He went from one side to the other diagonal.
Then he just randomly ran out the shit.
Yeah, they were like, "Oh, door's open. He's out of here."
What you think about the Niners though?
I think that'll come to an end.
Of
Like,
course.
and I don't think they.
But they're playing great
I
football.
thought they playing real good
They're
football.
playing great football.
It's, you know how tough it is to go undefeated? They're not going to go
Who they
undefeated.
got
They're
left?
not. And Monday they lose.
They play Seattle.
Who they got Monday?
Seattle's a good tough
I'm
team.
saying it now. Seattle
Seattle.
beats them.
Yeah, I
Seattle
think
beats them on
Seattle gonna
Monday.
beat 'em too, though. That's-
Russell is playing like an MVP caliber,
For real.
Finally.
leading
Their
the
game
league in
was
touchdowns.
amazing.
You look like
I
that
watched
nigga a
their
little
game.
bit, yeah.
Nigga's a fool.
Yeah, you could be that nigga older brother. No bullshit.
Nah, don't be saying that shit. But I
That's
think my
big
girl might be
breast.
watching. Like, she gonna get more jealous.
Call Sierra.
We don't need to feed into that fire, man. I be telling my girl, I'm like, yo, I'm an ugly dude, man. Like, stop getting jealous.
That's big Russ right there.
But Monday, man, y'all gonna remember me. I said Seahawks winning it.
Yeah, I think so too.
I think they'll pick off Jimmy G at least twice.
Oh, you was doing some bold predictions on the shit.
Yeah,
That
and
defense is
Nah,
suspect.
Seattle gonna like I mean I feel like their defense like you said is suspect, but at the end of the day,
the Niners'
when
offense
they
is
start
suspect.
clicking, they come together at the end because nigga yesterday or the Sunday whatever
Yep.
They had a game, nigga. That shit. It was down. It was like 21-3.
Yep. Came right the
all
fuck
the way
back.
back.
It was a lot of yards
34,
after catch.
34 type shit.
It was a lot of yards after catch too, though. You gotta.
Yo,
of
it's
course.
Tyler
Niggas is
Lockett.
doing their job.
They're
Niggas
like
is doing
Tyler
their job.
Lockett's on some.
Nigga, he averages in like in fantasy like nigga. I'm getting like $1.17, like 90 points from this dude every week.
Wow.
Just from Russ. You know, we doing it's not the PPR shit. It's the other one, the RPO. I
That-
think it is.
That scoring sounds
So it's-
ridiculous. 90
it's-
points per week. Like,
Nah, the way it is
That's
is different. It's
crazy.
like it's like yards per catch and stuff like that. So every time he throws a pass like 10 yards, I get like 10 points for the.
Wow.
That is ridiculous.
that's a quarterback league right
Yeah,
there.
for real.
Fuck
for real.
every
You better-
fuck every other
It's
position.
kind of like a running back too. Like the running backs eat up their yards. So if they get like over 5 yards or some shit, you get like
An extra amount of points.
yeah.
That's fucking. That's arcade mode, nigga.
Yeah.
That shit.
Custom.
Yeah.
Who came up with that scoring?
It's some wild shit.
That's when somebody playing in another league who couldn't score.
Yeah.
And I was like, I don't make. I was.
It's actually a little bit more challenging. No bullshit. When it kind of sounds easy, but when
Everybody getting that many points.
Yeah, that's what it is. Everybody racking up.
points. The quarterbacks make a lot of bucks. Like Russell Wilson, people like Russell Wilson, like Cam Newton, like those maneuver quarterbacks. They get the running yards, plus they get like the passing yards. So that's the double.
Lamar would have been off.
Lamar goes
Lamar must be putting
off
up-
in that shit.
Of course he
man.
do.
What?
You seen the game? You seen how he was going off, nigga?
Oh yeah, you're going back to that.
There's too much. Anybody that athletic in the league,
Trying
man.
to find out what
Ain't
they
nobody-
do.
That was a great offense to run on that.
Yeah.
Anybody could do
That
that.
showed real weakness. Y'all gotta get right with that. My bad. But the
Don't have it
Dolphins got
again.
their first win of the year.
They're not
bro.
beating us. Well, yeah, I'm saying y'all. Man, they're not beating us twice. We'll see them in the fucking. We'll see them in the playoffs.
Yeah, I don't think it'll happen twice. Unfortunately, Belichick is too nasty. They'll
So
make
I'm
sure
not worried.
they'll make sure they fucking tighten that shit up. All I'm saying is my Saints ain't gonna be denied 3 years in a row. We're making it.
It also depends on how this bracket looks.
I'm
'cause
with you with that
Kansas
one,
City
yo.
could also fucking.
I think the Saints can do it too.
Honestly, we fucked ourselves the first year, 2 years ago. Then the fucking.
I'm honestly excited to see how the refs fuck you guys this year.
Ah, my God.
We gonna find out, man. We gonna
Nah, I
fucking
think
find out.
they gonna fucking swoop that shit
What's
right under the
going on with
rug.
the
They gonna
Rams,
fucking try to
though?
get Breeze another one.
Honestly, I think they're still pissed off about the Bonnygate. Kurt Warner's still complaining about those hits.
It's stupid as hell.
Yeah, ho.
Brett Favre about the bloody sock.
I don't know. The Rams ain't looking too good this year.
No. Fuck the Rams. They're not making it.
I don't think so.
Seahawks and fucking Niners are playing too good.
See,
They're number 3 in the fucking in the division. They're not making it.
The Browns gonna get another win this year.
Possibly.
Yeah,
Another
they're too
win.
talented not to win
We
another.
got to play the Bengals again, right?
So they'll win that game.
At least another
What's going
one.
on with the Bengals though? They really said 0-8.
Bengals have always been the Bengals.
Yeah.
Damn, no AJ Green not coming back.
Oh, AJ, they should have
should
traded.
get
They
that.
should have traded
He's
him.
still
They
on my
should.
fantasy team.
They might as well go
And
get
now
Chad
it's too
Johnson
late.
back.
But
Imagine being the Dolphins and doing everything you could to
Nah, they
tank
should-
the
they
Tua,
should-
and
they
you
should
lose them
just-
to the Bengals.
keep them out. They should never. Just don't bring them back.
Yeah, let him heal up.
Just don't. It's
But
not
I hear
even worth
Kareem
it.
Hunt's coming back for the Browns. Like supposed to be.
Yeah, I think either next week.
Because they got him in Madden.
What was it? Like 8 game suspension?
Yeah.
That shit should be up.
Yeah.
And Madden, that nigga hella active.
Word.
No boy.
I've been using that nigga against me.
Yeah.
Say word. That team is nasty in the game. I don't understand.
Yo, you guys ever run from the cops and they weren't chasing you?
Oh yeah.
Yep. Drunk.
That's what black people do when they hear sirens.
Nah, man. I think I give myself up even if they're not looking for me.
Damn.
I'm mad.
You got me.
Yo,
You got me.
I'm mad fucking honest. I got stopped and they'd be like, you know what I did? Yeah, I fucking ran that stop sign right there. Like, my bad about that. Like, they look at me like all twisted. Like, hey, here's my license. I turned off the car. Like,
You don't smoke. See, that's that high shit. You never smoked ever?
never, man.
Yeah, man. See, that's the high shit. That's the high shit. I've been in the car baked. And I hear an ambulance down the street and take off. Like, yo, I've done that. I've done that a couple times. Like, yo, oh shit, they're coming for me. Somebody ratted me out. Like, out of there.
Somebody ratted me out. What the fuck you
Word, I
did?
seen that. Shout out AIC. They're gonna start having a cannabis class.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's
Things you got to be 21 plus to attend that. I was seeing somebody say.
I just seen that. I didn't read.
What, they
the
got somebody to teach it?
Minor and graduate programs.
I'm not sure. You got to be a student. I think they're going to do a minor and a graduate study on it.
They got somebody to teach it? I'll teach it.
Word. Word. This guy is.
Real hands on.
Put in the
He
application.
is not lying.
That's what
He's not lying.
Shit better turn up.
You got everybody dream
How
job.
high that?
I say everybody dream job. You probably be like, what? You probably walk in and be like,
I wouldn't know what the fuck's going on. Like, so the leaf looks kind of green. Like
That shit'll probably make you. Where am I supposed to? I can smoke this? You probably smoke that shit. No.
I start grabbing random leaves out Forest Park. They're like, I could smoke this too. Like,
No, those aren't doing that.
no, chill. I ain't gonna smoke poison ivy out of this hole. That'd be terrible.
Those were the good days.
Oh, yo, what are some overrated games?
Call of Duty.
Oh shit. Where do you like this like that? I fuck with Call of
All
Duty.
shooting.
It's the same fucking thing every year. Nothing really new about it. And you get the fucking people who hop in and just fucking sit in a corner with a sniper, and that's all the whole match. Like the camping.
I used to like the story mode.
Yeah,
shit.
like all the maps almost feel like the maps
too.
almost feel like they're rehashed. Like it's almost like a same map, just with like some obstacles
Well,
dropped
didn't
in
they
it.
just
Yeah.
re-release the same game?
Pretty much. That's what they do.
If you make video games, like they have templates, and it's like exactly.
Yeah, they use the same code. So pretty much they use the same fucking code for every Call of Duty, over and fucking over again. This one
It's
looks.
fun, though.
This one looks just better. The graphics are amazing. Like it looks fucking real life, like the campaign. But
That's dope. They do have a
yeah, the campaign looks amazing, but over fucking rated. Like people are like Call of Duty. I'm fucking picking it up day one. I'm like,
They go nuts.
I fucking think that shit.
they go fucking crazy.
That was
about
that Marine shit though too. Like we used to go ham while I was
really?
in. Like
For Call of Duty?
That's
yeah.
Oh shit.
You never played Desert
He did
Storm?
real life.
Nah.
He's doing it like the real life.
Yeah, Mike Desert Storm. He's wearing the fucking hat.
He said I didn't have to play it.
I'm gonna be honest. I'd rather for a shooting game, I'd rather pick up the last Rainbow Six Siege. That shit is tactical.
What
Like,
about Red Dead 2?
killing like riding horses and fucking
This nigga big guys, yo.
skinning
Big
bears.
guys,
I'm
yo.
like, I try to play it, but that game's just too long.
Yeah, it is not long.
That's like 140 hours of gameplay, and you end up doing a little
Goddamn.
bit of everything. Like you cook your meals and shit.
Yeah.
Like it's a good game. Like fucking reviewed amazing, but I just can't. Like some of those games, like I really got to take out a chunk of my life just to play 140 hours. Yeah.
Those are the only games I play anymore. I play the games I gotta mark on my calendar. Like this week of my life is gone,
Right? Like, you gotta schedule it out.
and then I won't play another game for like 5 months, 6 months.
But you see, you're doing it right. That means you spent only $60 every 6 months.
He
You know,
binges.
spending less than me.
He goes on a binge.
Where? How much you think you spend on games?
Damn, like I hope she tuned out now. It should be past her bedtime. Oh, we're talking what, a month?
Damn.
What we talking, a month?
In a month, I could spend between 150 and 220, 250.
That shit is a bill.
Yeah.
That's like 4 games.
Thank God I'm fucking.
But I
getting
mean,
paid
he don't smoke weed.
I
So
know,
like,
he
think
don't
about how
smoke
much
weed.
money you spend on weed in a month.
Facts.
That's my
Where it could
argument
go.
at home. I'm like, yo, I don't smoke. I barely drink.
Like I would easily smoke more weed than that much money in a month.
Yeah.
I know a handful of people that do it, do more weed than I spend on video games, and I'll be like, and my video games don't go away; they're still there after I start playing it. Like,
Stop making me feel bad. I want to go buy a video game to make me feel bad. You gotta even this out. You gotta even
What
this
game
out.
should I go buy? No, I'm saying-
right? Say, I'll send you a list.
You said Xbox on the thing, right?
I got both. I got
that.
the PS4 and
I got the
Xbox.
gamepad.
You play Days Gone?
I have tried it. Not too much of a fan.
Oh man.
But it is good. A lot of people don't realize that Days Gone kind of like got just bad reviews because people expected more. But it's a good game. It's a really good game. Like shit's good. Like how they have the zombie setup is pretty dope. You know, and the story's not bad. It's just people expected more.
Yeah.
But
That's
great
what happens
game.
when you make somebody wait 2 years for a game.
Exactly. You announce that shit and you hype it up, and people expecting fucking top notch, and you give them just enough.
I barely even see game like fucking no commercials anymore. Only one I see is Call of Duty.
Because
2K.
It's the newest game.
Because honestly, the mainstream games, that's what you're gonna see in between like basketball games and the commercials for right before a TV show. Like the indie games, you got to be watching like E3 to catch those. You know, you got to be on YouTube catching up trailers and catching developers talking about them, or other podcasts talking about, oh, check out this game. You know.
How many like major companies are there that all these games are under? Like it can't be, but like eventually it can't be that many. You know what I mean?
I want to say it's about 6 or 7. Because you got the Ubisoft, you got the Activision,
So
EA, 2K Interactive. Trying to think. Blizzard. Well, Blizzard and Activision are kind of under the same umbrella. So it's tough when you start thinking about it. Bethesda. Yeah, there's a couple. Obsidian. But some of them are getting bought out by like, so then you could think about it like Sony kind of is one big company that has studios under them too. So you could say Sony's one big studio also, and Microsoft, they're buying up studios to make fucking exclusive games for their consoles.
Everything seems to just go to that eventually.
Yep.
Brand new shit.
Y'all ever played Dance Dance Revolution?
Yo, I tried in the arcade one time. I knew I looked goofy as hell and didn't try again. the arcade, I think they had it at the arcade
That
in
is
the
like
Eastfield
an
Mall.
Asian like go to them Koreans be going in on them shit. This is like
Some white. There's a good white fan base behind it too. Like
they be going in, yo, sweating. Motherfucker.
it'd be hours of them in the fucking arcade. Yo, you're not lying. They stomp like they feeling the beat. Like
Yo,
They can't dance with a leg.
yo, completely.
they be in the club doing
They
that
still
shit.
can't dance.
They be in the club doing that shit.
They
Y'all
try-
even doing that shit in the club?
I'm like, what the fuck going on?
You ever see those people? They got like finishing moves on that shit,
They pull off the finishing moves from Dance Dance.
or they fucking flip over the rail before their turn and shit.
Exactly. They have an entrance into their fucking dance
You
move
threw it
set.
off
Because
the
they know that everybody in line is watching them.
Yup, they're like,
Yo,
I'm the dance.
I was gonna ask, y'all ever see somebody like in the street try to do some shit they saw in a video game or movie, like some crazy karate shit?
I've seen the YouTube videos. People, I'd be like, yo, I could have sworn that was some Street Fighter shit. Like,
Yeah.
did somebody try to can somebody?
Yo, nah.
I know a dude
witnessed
who
somebody try to
legit
fight
hid from the
somebody
cops in a cardboard box like Metal Gear Solid.
It worked.
It worked. It fucking worked, bro. He hid in a fucking cardboard box in a shed.
I bet you afterwards he was like, call me fucking Solid Snake.
My God.
You ever play Guitar Hero?
Nah, I was into that shit.
Rock band.
Yeah,
Rock
Rock
Band was- I had
Rock
Rock
Band was
Band.
Rock Band's the shit. Like
Rock Band was dope.
I still have it. Like I have
I
Rock
had a
Band
whole
4.
band crew.
Yeah, that's a vibe. Like
It is like you start drinking and playing Rock Band, like you're like fucking
Making
laughing
the
your ass
neighbors
off.
Dumb
You're
man.
like
That
a
shit be
band
funny
on
as hell.
tour. You're like a band on tour.
It's a
together.
time to karaoke night.
Yeah, that's pretty much a karaoke
Dude.
night in your house. Like you,
Right.
like I think I had the last
Same
time I played
fucking
it.
drum
I had a
pattern.
whole group. I had a whole band.
Fuck.
Yep.
Rush.
Say one drum pattern.
Yep.
To every song. God damn.
Let me get the mic. That shit was hilarious.
Rest in peace, John Witherspoon.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah,
Pops.
yeah, man. That shit was wild as fuck. Did anybody know he was that old? Everybody knew he was old as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
But like, I don't
He's
know,
been acting since like
Is
77.
Has anybody figured out why or how he died yet? Like,
It should be
it
just
was
out of age.
Just some crazy. It's just like this nigga croak.
You think
He's been acting for 42 years.
you think about it, his age, and then you look at Morgan Freeman.
This nigga
Who's old
he's
as
lived
shit.
14 lives.
Yo, I was watching some of the old movies, and I'm like, yo, he looks old as shit in like Driving Miss Daisy, and then how
he
old is
looks
that?
old as shit in old as shit movies.
Yeah.
Just oldest shit in that.
Like, I saw
But it's
him
just like any
at 17,
disease. The cure is
17,
money.
He was already old at that point.
Exactly.
And he looked old at that point.
And then 20 years later, he's still doing movies and doing the voice at fucking Discovery Channel
This
or
nigga
something.
is the
Young
narrator.
bitches he
God.
fucking with, they keeping them right. Young bitches.
He's probably right.
Young bitches he fucking with is keeping
You
them
want
right.
somebody to fall asleep to your documentary? Have Morgan Freeman narrate that shit. You be golden.
Nice to get awake.
You fell asleep when the penguin was coming back for the egg?
Yeah, I definitely watched that whole shit. Everybody watched that whole shit.
You didn't fall
Fuck outta
asleep when the
here.
penguin was coming back for the egg?
I probably did. I don't know.
I didn't even watch that.
Oh, you bugging?
I wasn't about to sit there. To me, I didn't know Morgan Freeman was narrating, but I was like, I'm not gonna watch a whole thing about penguins. Like, for what?
That shit was fire.
I might have to check it out.
That's that nigga.
It's gonna be at 1 in the morning. I'm gonna be like, I'm done with gaming. Let me throw on the penguin movie. Oh, my girl's gonna hear. It's like, is that Morgan Freeman not his shit?
She's like helping their sleep and shit. That's it.
Oh shit.
Oh, why can't I think of the name of the movie? Oh god.
What's it about? What happens?
I don't even want to.
Are you thinking about? What?
Nothing.
Are you thinking about the Shawshank Redemption?
No. No.
You're like, I don't even want to say what happens in the movie. What movie is this? Now I have to know.
Had to put it out there.
I can't think of the name. Nah, just forget about it. Just forget about it.
That's gonna bother me all fucking night now.
Yeah, it is. It's gonna bother me. It's like it's a classic. I can't think of the name.
The Accused?
No.
I'm just gonna keep naming fucked up movies.
That's not a fucked up movie.
What are you talking about? The chick gets raped in the middle of a bar. The fuck do you mean it's not a fucked up movie?
I'm talking about the movie I'm thinking of.
Dude, like, shit, what the fuck you mean fucked up movie then?
God damn.
He's watching snuff films on Pornhub.
He's on the deep dark web on that shit.
Yo, y'all remember Pirates?
What?
You remember Pirates?
Oh, like Somalian pirates?
No. The fucking
Butt
movie
Pirates?
The Caribbean?
No, the movie Pirates, the fucking porn film Pirates.
Oh, hell no.
Porn film pirates?
Yeah, it
It
was.
was like some super. You broke a record for being mad expensive.
It was stupid as fuck.
Oh wow.
Still never seen it because I ain't paying for none of that.
Pirates. Dude, that's
That was that Marine Corps shit. See, I guess. Man.
One person paid for everybody watched that.
Yeah.
Oh, bullshit.
Yep.
We all throw a 5.
Throwing the collection hat around.
Where was that?
Pirates.
Drone racing.
Drone racing?
Yeah.
It's a movie?
No.
Oh no, ESPN
Drone
signed
racing.
some massive
That's-
contract for that.
that's-
Yeah, I was gonna ask that too about that being a sport. They say that's a sport.
Drone
as well.
racing.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's basically video games.
Swear to God, I'm telling you, they're slapping that label of sports to everything.
That's block rolling.
You need to. Talk that talk.
Shit is sport.
Was that you that sent me that shit? Uber is supposed to be having a flying taxi by 2023.
Oh, so you can get raped or whatever up in the air. That's cool. You have a view.
Nah, I think
this
it's
ain't gonna be for the
autonomous. I think it's dolo. Like
That shit ain't about to be cheap. You ain't about to get no little $10 fucking Uber
know.
to New
You
York.
said the minimum was like $100 rides.
Listen to that shit. I'm
trust
I'm
that
afraid
shit?
of heights, so I'll stay on the ground.
Oh, shit.
so you don't even get on planes.
On some
I
Cali
do. So
shit,
my
it makes
my shit
sense.
is like
Prices
roller
right?
coasters
I might fuck
and
around
like
and get one of them bitches.
ladders and shit. Like I can't
Like ladders.
shit that I can't fully
So you
control.
ain't
Like if
never
that
going
shit
out the
starts
country,
wobbling,
huh?
no way to stop it up that high. You know, roller coasters. I don't trust that shit.
So you never going out the country then, basically.
I've been to the Dominican Republic. I just don't be chilling on the window side like that.
I need the window seat.
The shutter's down.
I shut it down.
Staring straight ahead.
I be trying to pass out. Like even though now I can. Yeah, I barely could do that now. Last time, I think 3 years ago, I tried to go. I went to Arizona with my best friend. Dude wouldn't let me sleep because I was snoring. Like so, I try to pass out, and he'd be like, "Motherfucker, wake up!" You look, everybody's looking back, and I'm like, "Fuck everybody!" Like I'm tired. Like
No
shit.
bullshit.
The flight took us from Boston.
I'm talking to Jesus right now. Let me land this plane. Let me land this plane.
Yo, we ended up in LA for a layover. Got delayed, and I'm tired as shit. Like I'm like, yo, let me sleep, man. We've been on a flight for like 7 hours now.
Try to sleep on the fucking runway.
Nah.
You ever had a layover and you just wanted to stop in that city and just say, fuck it?
I was ready.
No.
I had a cousin in LA with that time, but layover was only 2 hours. So I was like, I'm not doing this. I'm staying here.
All the layovers I was on was either to and from California, so I was either coming home or my ass had to get back in time. Or I was in some shit.
I had one in Seattle before and in Chicago. And I ain't never been in either one of those places. I was like, shit, if I could just get lost for 2 days. And still have my flight home.
Chicago.
Come back like, shit, I don't know what happened. I just I can still get home for free.
Chicago's dope.
What? Like, damn, I'm here by default. Gotta sit in this fucking airport for hours.
Chicago on St. Patrick's Day is dope.
This guy. He took a train out there, right?
Yep.
You reading a train on who?
Ah!
You reading a train on somebody in Chicago?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow, you're extreme.
It's a wild motherfucker, man. Yeah.
Different area codes with that.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think the difference in gaming now, like compared to 10 plus years ago?
Honestly, I think shit's more realistic. Takes up more of your time. Like it's almost like a little more addicting as well. You know. Like I think they published some shit saying that video game addiction is a real addiction now, and I believe that shit. Cause I sit there and I say it myself. Like I'm like when I lose like 4 hours gaming that I didn't realize passed, I'm like, damn, how the fuck did this shit happen? And I like it's cool. Like it didn't even faze me, you know.
Fallout
You
4.
still think about it like, damn. what the
Yo,
fuck?
Fallout 4. Like I lost hours in that game. I actually when that
Lost
dropped,
weeks.
when that game dropped, I was working third shift, so I would like everybody would leave. I'm from second shift, like, all right, guys, check you out. And then I go back to my car, grab my TV, bring my Xbox in, a little mini screen, and I set it up. And I'm like, I'm playing. I fucking played Fallout 4 from like midnight to 7 in the morning, and then like, so I was working in a homeless shelter at the time, so I was like putting it.
So you're
like,
just rubbing it right in their faces. You were in Fallout 4 building settlements for people who didn't have places to live, while you were just supposed to be watching the door for the homeless people. Like, have a good night.
something like that, man.
Jesus.
And if you see my settlements, you hop into my save. I had fucking 10 beds on one first floor. Like it was not sanitary in that game for my settlements. I had beds everywhere. Like I was like, yo, beds outside under like a small roof, no walls.
That's how it had to be, though.
Yeah.
Like after the first time you played through, fuck those people.
Yo, it's
Fuck
fucking
those
the
people.
world got nuked.
Yeah.
Who said you're gonna have a mansion? Like,
You're lucky I built this shit for you.
you got a fucking bed. That's all. You know.
You're only here for artillery.
Oh my god! All right, crazy nigga test. Are y'all riding by? Or y'all waiting outside the chick house? That's all you gotta answer. Are you riding by? You riding by? Or are you waiting outside?
Damn.
I'm riding by.
Listen,
Waiting outside
that's it,
makes it
that's
seem
it.
like you're gonna end up on Dexter or something.
I'm gonna say riding by. You know.
You gonna ride by?
What were you talking
The
about?
chick. Crazy nigga test. Like how crazy? It's crazy nigga test.
Crazy nigga.
Crazy nigga test. You riding by her crib or you gonna sit outside?
For what?
Hey, yo, just in general, man. Shit. Just pick one.
I'm usually at the other old house.
Fuck what she's doing.
He's like, I can't do either, you know? Like, he's like, I can't do either.
That was jokes for the podcast. That was jokes for the
I
podcast.
was wondering what was difficult about that.
Because I you know what I mean?
He was so confused. He's like, why be outside or riding by? Like, I be mad fucking busy. Like, you know?
Fuck that.
He'd be like, shit, she could get it in. I'm getting it in over here. Like,
Oh, God, that is this nigga's mindset.
Fuck me all up.
Oh my god, I got a headache. I am not. You got a lighter?
That's some new shit. I ain't never heard of that.
Oh, I seen it. A meme about that shit. That's what the question was. And niggas was like,
That's
I'm
not
waiting
crazy.
outside.
Waiting outside, it's got to be the best you ever had or
Waiting
something.
outside.
waiting outside sounds like
That's
you're gonna make them
OD.
disappear and some shit.
I'm impatient. I don't even like to wait outside if she was actually coming outside.
She was selling you weed.
Right.
Bitch, you gotta tell me she was outside before I say, all right, I'm pulling up.
Yeah, I wouldn't even want to wait for
5 minutes, I'm
nobody
still
outside.
getting a batch. Hold up.
Like I even get pissed off if I'm waiting for my mother outside. Like,
I'm late to stalking her and shit. Thought you went to work at 10:30. It's 11:15. Fuck. I knew I shouldn't have smoked before I fucking came. I'm fucked.
Oh,
Fucked up the stalk. You don't even know how to stalk me right, nigga.
Right.
You were with that other bitch one before you stalked me, right?
That's why you was late getting here.
That's fucked up.
You was stalking.
She's like, I'm behind you. Fuck, like, goddamn. Like,
Calls coming from inside the house.
it be like that.
You still don't know what my fucking crib look like.
That ever happened to y'all? Like a chick told you where you was at? You have no idea how she knew? No idea how she knew?
I had to tell me where I was at when I wasn't there.
I've had that where like I've been told like, oh, you were at the strip club last night. I'm like, the fuck? Like I wasn't there. Like where you get that idea from? Like I was literally passing by to the Fat Cat. So I'm like, I think somebody took a picture.
On
And they caught they caught that Mardi Gras gate.
He's standing there at the gate counting money, laughing with the security guard.
With the ones like,
Reasonable doubt.
oh like damn.
Shit.
Cocking back the money gun.
Yo, I don't understand. Yo, you can't go nowhere, yo. These girls are like, these girls are like, oh, it's like a network of snitches. Like,
They're so loyal to each other too.
they want to see somebody fuck
That's
up.
because niggas don't do the same shit.
Even if they don't even know each other.
For
They'll
real.
be like, you don't know me, but I saw your man at the club.
I'm telling you, it's a network.
I met you one time in the grocery store with him,
Right.
and that's just not right. That
You
you
were-
were doing you like
You
that.
were checking out the peaches.
What are you talking about?
Maybe like you cheated on
Yo.
me 5 times. Like, he went and did something after that.
This
I
happened
still
to
got
me.
your back, girl.
Something like it. Like damn.
Why are we bringing
like-
this up again? Like what? Like what the
My
fuck
high
does that got to do
school
with
shit.
anything now?
Like, yo, goddamn, yo, mind your own. Like, damn.
Can a
That was
nigga be
the
a
word.
dog in peace?
Yes. That was the worst.
That-
But that was my fault too. The niggas all in public. Being dumb, nigga. Being dumb.
That's why we grew up and now black men don't cheat.
Not at all. Not
Yo.
don't worry. I was a boy then.
Yo, honestly, I remember that brings me back to like prior relationships. Like I was like, shit. Like I joke that my girl's jealous, but fuck. Like I could step out where the fuck I want. I'm here, and like she might not even be watching. She's sleeping, but she ain't gonna be crazy. She's more crazy about me making noise at home than stepping out.
Word. They're gonna leave. Bye.
Yeah, I think I annoy her more than anything. Sometimes I be home and I'll come into the room and she's like, "What you want?" I just don't say shit. I'll be like looking around, leave, come back in. I'm like, "Yo, it's hot and shit in this room. You're not even in it. Let me be." I'm like, "Put the fucking shit down." It's like 20. You got to. I don't know why we got our bedroom set to Celsius. So it's like a math problem trying to figure out what to set my shit. Like so she had it at 23 Celsius last night. I just knew it was hot as shit. I was like, what is this, 90 degrees? I was like, I'm gonna turn this shit off when I go to bed.
You shouldn't be playing no video games at all?
At times, like sometimes, not really. Like she'll be like, I want to play
Like,
Sonic.
girl, we.
Like,
He's a Sonic.
nah, she straight up like, she like, give me a Sega. I'll play that. Like, I'm like shit, all right.
He's like,
And you'd be surprised. I fucking try to go buy a Sega. It might cost me $80 at the fucking stores around here. Yeah, those retro consoles
you
go
can
for
fucking
enough.
go to the gas station. They got them at the top
That's
of the
not
shelf.
a Sega.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on, no, fuck that. How can you see the top shelf? I want answers.
that shit might have like one Sonic game installed on it, and then a bunch of other games you never heard of,
yeah. It's
like
a demo.
Bubblegum Trooper.
They also got North Face in it. That shit ain't real, nigga.
Yeah, I had my gas station guy try to sell me Tim's. I was like, yo, since when can I buy Tim's in the gas station? I just want 20 on number 1. We have Tim's, my friend. And I was like, okay, I'm all set, man. I don't need those Tim's.
Are they free with $20 on pump one?
Just say Tim's on the box. Not Tim, just Tim's.
Literally T-I-M-S.
He looking at me like,
T-I-M-S.
Apostrophe.
Like motherfucker. You know it's a B supposed to be in that motherfucker at least. Damn, Farouk.
These real
Like
Timberland.
Farouk, man. They not Tims.
Tim's.
Y'all put a B in it.
Tim's.
Tim's is short for Timberland. Like, come on, Farouk.
Timberlands.
He's got Tim's.
They were like, "Don't want you got on your
He's trying to
feet."
get bread for real.
Who the fuck is Tim?
That's some shit Sneaker World used to have.
Turner.
You know, they got now. Y'all went to one gas station. Dude tried to sell me one of the regular skull caps. And they got little logos on them, little like polo ones, little fucking Jordan ones, little like
beanies.
Was the Jordan logo actually the Jordan logo?
that shit.
Jordan had a nut sack.
Was it like
Jordan had a nut
Like the
sack.
ultra splits.
He didn't even have the ball in his hands. He was just all over.
I love the fake Jordan logos.
They had the polo dude, the USA joint.
Shaq got the best logo of all time.
It actually is a fire ass logo.
Yo, he got the best logo ever, nigga.
His logo actually is a fire ass logo. The shoes
fire.
is just boobity.
Or shoes.
A lot of these basketball players got some fire ass logos though.
And some dookie ass shoes.
Not a lot of them got some fire ass shoes.
Well, they got a whole team putting these logos together.
Hell yeah.
Back in the day, you maybe had like 3 people in an office putting logos together.
Who did some other shit. And they're just doing
Yeah.
Shit, back in the day, it was like only 2 niggas at a time damn near in the league had like a shoe. Now
I
it's
think
like
I read-
Everybody got a
shoe.
fucking deal.
I think I read that the people who made the Nike logo got only paid like $1,000 or something.
Yeah.
Something
That shit
dirt
looks
cheap.
simple as fuck.
And then like now look at the Nike logo, like you know what, everywhere. Those dudes are now like shit. We made that logo, man.
Stupid.
Should ask
It's
for
like,
more.
I got you, my nigga. I got you. Quick and easy.
I think they
You
actually
saw
got
the
offered the
shoe company
choice
with it?
$1,000 or stock in the
Or
company.
stock, and they went with the $1,000.
He's like,
And it was
yo.
hurting.
Yo, they were like, oh, we forgot to do a logo. Yo, do it real quick.
Yeah, you go.
He's like, I don't know if I should do.
They probably get
Just
sent
do
some fly
it.
shit though.
Just do
The
it.
amount of
There you
shit
go.
Nike sends to people for free, they probably get sent.
I doubt it.
some
Nike be like, who are they? They made the logo. We don't remember them.
shit. Niggas in charge now.
Made it look good.
The new motherfuckers.
Tell them
in
we
charge
said
now.
thanks.
Yeah, like send them,
Fuck about their heritage.
send them a postcard.
Tell them we said thanks and hang up on them.
That's American history right there. Fucking Nike logo.
Yeah, I remember when motherfuckers used to be able to put a chip in the PlayStation to play bootleg games.
Oh man, yeah. You would put the Game Shark in the back of the first PlayStation PS1
Damn,
and
you
get
just
the
fucked
bootleg
me
games.
up,
You
nigga.
forgot about that?
Did I? Niggas was doing that for
PlayStation.
PlayStation and Dreamcast.
Yeah.
nigga.
Driver too.
Damn, I forgot about
Yo.
that. Yo,
Bootleg.
Bunch
I had a
bunch
nigga
of
who
games.
used to have the fucking binder like a CD. What you want? Nah, I'll download it next week. I ain't got that shit, but I'll download it next week, man.
You gotta wait on that
Yo,
one.
shout out that motherfucker Sean, man. White boy Sean, man.
You know White Boy Sean?
White boy Sean, man. No bullshit, man.
White Boy Sean would hack your
You
shit.
that motherfucker. That motherfucking name rang bells in the game world down here.
You talk about games and
When we
hacking.
was kids, my nigga. When we
White
was
boy
kids,
Sean, man.
my nigga.
That
All that shit niggas do on YouTube and all that, modding your game, putting bins
him.
and all that shit.
He
What
was
you
doing
want?
that shit before the
He
game.
asked you what you want. Dreamcast and all that shit, what you want? Well, I want 2K. Which one you want? I don't know. The newest 2K.
Yo,
You want the NFL one too with it? I'll throw it in there for extra five. Like,
yo, you give him
Yeah.
you give him your PSP and he'd be like, how many games you want on it? Like, can I get 60? That's all? Like, you'd be like, shit,
this
alright.
motherfucker did not play. Did not play.
Yo, there was a couple. He fixed a couple phones for me. What didn't he do? He fixed
Yeah,
phones,
did
like
everything.
replaced phone
Did
screens.
everything.
I don't even know where he's at now. Like I had him on Facebook.
Oh,
This dude dropped off the face of the earth. Like I was like, yo,
That nigga's listening to this right now. He heard
He's
his
gonna come
name.
back.
He heard his name ring. Fucking
He in the dark
online.
world right now.
Yo, on the dark web.
Look at the
He's
dark
like,
web. Right, he know his name, bro. I'm that Sean.
yo, and I got put on by his boy, who's my best friend Zara.
Mm-hmm.
So he was like, yo, I was like, yo, I need something fixed. He was like, oh, white boy
Sorry,
Sean got you.
Sorry, Whitaker.
Yeah, you know Zara.
Mm-hmm.
That's not homie.
Yo, that dude's wild. I don't know if he's watching it, but yo, I got a couple funny stories about him. Like he's a serves and protects now in Springfield, but
he's
that
a clown, yo.
that-
That whole classes with him in school
yo,
and shit.
yo, that boy, I call him Rambo. But not a lot of people know it, but dude got a guy. So
Be careful.
no, he's a cop. No, the cops know about it too, so it don't matter.
Uh-huh.
Dude clotheslined a dude off a motorcycle.
Oh, alright.
Like he just came out. We were like, I was like, yo, He was like, I'm close like this nigga. I'm like, I looked at him as we were going down this house. I'm like, no, you not. Like, shut up. So we go out there. I'm like, all right, we're going to stop this dude and see what the fuck he's doing. Like, you know, like he was chasing after some girls we knew, like just kicking their car on his motorcycle and shit like that. So we out there. This dude's hyped, jumping back and forth. I'm looking at him like, whatever. The girl's car comes by, motorcycle. We see the motorcycle. I'm like, I start trying to step out into the street. Comes out. I was like, the fuck just happened? Dude's on the floor, motorcycle on his leg, like, He's like, that's what you fucking got. Then turns it off 2 minutes later, like it clicks, and he's like, I think I should take his motorcycle off his leg. It looks like it's hurting. I'm like, nigga, like, let it be. The cops are on their way. Like,
ass motherfucker.
Cops get there, right? Asking Czar questions about the situation. This dude and his mom's there. Dude looks at the cop and like, I'm a little parched. You mind if I go get some V8 juice inside? Yo, me and his mom looked at him like, nigga, are you serious? Cop was so thrown off, like, I guess. He was like, I'll be right back. Goes in, gets his cup of V8 juice, comes back out. He's like, so as I was saying, you know?
This guy's a fucking fool.
Yo, complete fucking fool.
He's a fool. For real. For real.
Could have had a V8.
Word.
You need your vegetables when you need this shit.
Man.
Yo, is this love? Okay, first of all, I don't know if I talked about this last week either, but is this love? Some dude, he brought his wife a birthday cake. Huh?
He's queefed. I'm queefed over there.
He brought his wife a birthday cake because it was her birthday, obviously, right?
Okay.
But
Follow it so
yep,
far.
alright, cool. But he knew that she was cheating on him, but he brought the nigga's dick on the cake as a candle.
What niggas did?
The nigga that she was cheating on him.
Like he cut it off? Like he went and...
His actual dick?
Yeah.
He cut the dude's dick off.
Yeah, he killed him. He's
This
being
is
charged.
in Florida?
He's charged with murder.
This is in Florida?
I think.
It sounds like Florida man shit.
I'm not gonna
Sounds
lie.
like Florida man shit.
I'm not gonna lie. Aside from having to handle another man's dick to put it on the cake, that's a boss move.
that is pretty fucking sick. That's love.
That's love?
Is that love?
I don't think that's love. I think that's telling
That's
the
like-
world that you will not be
Did he-
disrespected.
Was it getting hard?
That's a whole nother type of crazy right there.
How was she? I don't know.
It mean it wasn't no soggy frog in that motherfucker.
How was she?
He had a hard dick. So how you get this nigga dick hard? How you arouse this
Haven't you watched
motherfucker?
Cake Boss? They put like a pipe in there or something.
Wow. Hype it up. Hype it up. Hype it up.
Oh,
He
the other man's dick?
He piped that nigga dick up with frosting and icing.
Come on.
And then splashed the balls and it squirted all in her fucking face when he gave her the dick.
What? So you gave her the dick?
It was dick and balls.
I don't know if the court documents say that, right?
I don't know.
That was the exact word.
He cut off the whole shit then.
Imagine hearing that shit in the courtroom. Like, plaintiff placed the dick in the balls.
Your Honor, we have pictures to support this in evidence. We'd like to share them now with the courtroom.
Please observe Exhibit A.
They're not showing this shit. They're probably like, yeah, we're going to skip
Oh
over
my
this.
god.
We're just going to go to the judgment. They're not even saying a word on this case. We're going to go to judgment. Straight up. They're not about to say
that nigga
read this
bugging.
off.
Yeah, he does.
This dude's psychotic.
He doesn't deserve a trial.
No, he does. That's clear cut.
Literally.
Jury,
He's like clear cut. Clear cut.
Jury was like, dick on the cake? Yeah,
Dick on that cake.
yeah, Your Honor, we
That's
don't need
the
to
icing
deliberate.
on the cake, goddammit.
We do not need to deliberate. He's guilty as charged.
But did he cut the guy's dick off while he was alive or after he killed him?
Who knows? I didn't read that. I didn't read that part.
I think that
Walked
matters.
in there dressed as a woman, sucked the man's penis, and in the moment of its most heightened erectile function,
He cut it.
he had that little
The
see-through
bolt cutters?
That little see-through wire shit.
Nah,
Analyze?
He had some,
that shit.
some assassin shit.
He was ready.
He part of
He's ready.
that team that was sitting outside the
Dick cutters.
That dude was playing.
That's another team you play with.
The glory hole.
They've been beating your ass for years.
Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
Oh man, yo, the glory holes. Man. You having Isaiah do them shits up?
Nah.
He said nah.
Merch on the way.
New merch on the way. Right, what's gonna be your names on the back?
Mikey and
For the glory holes.
Types of bread.
Mikey
types
Mac.
of bread.
Mac and Matt. And
You gonna be the black hole.
Nah, I ain't part of the team.
You gonna be the whole black hole.
They call him the Gape.
Nah, I ain't part of the team.
Game time.
That's fucked up.
We got primetime Mikey.
Right.
And midway Mac. We got on your back Matt.
Did y'all hear about that motherfucker in New Orleans who got arrested for he was a barber and was keeping motherfuckers' hair and making voodoo dolls out of them shits?
What?
That's pretty creepy.
I didn't hear about that shit.
Nah.
His story came out just like.
I feel like if your barber was into mad voodoo
I
shit,
guess,
you
I
would
guess
know.
his clients were actually getting sick and shit like that. Like that shit is wild. Like that shit is
Especially
wild.
New Orleans.
That's why I said I was reading the story. I was like, this got to be somewhere in the New Orleans. Like,
You didn't tell me there was no red flags though. Like you ain't walk in there. He like praying to some weird shit.
No, tip your barber.
Tip your barber.
That
I bet you the guy who tipped didn't get sick at all.
exactly.
$20.
But he didn't keep that guy's tip. He was like, oh, he gave me $10. I'm not keeping his hair. I'm good.
Word, that shit is wild. I ain't getting a cut.
But how? So my question is,
period.
what's the charges though? Like,
I don't know.
like keeping hair.
It's
Like,
it got to be like criminal mischief or something weird.
Follicle larceny.
some weird shit.
like how you go into to pressing charges? Like, he kept my hair, made a voodoo doll out
Barber
that
kept
shit.
my hair. At that, the barber.
Your Honor, we have a collection of hairy voodoo dolls as evidence we would like to share with the
The
courtroom
article
now.
said there was
Please
like
take a
dolls-
look at the different sets of nappy hairs on it.
There was dolls. in
Some
the
of these are
basement with
pubes.
fucking bags of people's names on them, of other hair like he didn't get to use yet. Like,
Wow.
He had shit labeled and just like stored off in the corner in the same barbershop in the basement. I'm bugging.
He had one bag. Calvin shorted me $5. He was the next one up.
Come Tuesday, nigga, his pen's going in your fucking face.
The nigga listen to
damn.
everybody little barber stories, and if he deem you a bad person, he just tear your ass up.
That should be fucking weird. Imagine you just walking down the street and your arm break, like nigga, like how the fuck, like just yeah, like what the fuck, yo, what the fuck?
People walking past you.
Stop hurting yourself.
They think you fucking dancing.
Don't hurt yourself anymore.
Yo, you create games or think about doing it?
I think about doing it. You know, I would like to try and teach myself coding. You know, to get myself set up with a rig and stuff. Not that great with, at least for now, with graphic design. So some of those things I think about, and I'm like, hey, it's a nice hobby. You know, try and see what ends up happening from it. You know, they got different sets of programs. They sometimes even have free hardware, like software that you could download and try and use, like builds that you could take and then build from there.
Y'all motherfuckers into like cosplay and shit?
I'm into girls who do cosplay.
Halloween is over.
and make sure.
That's like part of the video game world. Is it not? Like they be going to like,
Yeah,
like
it is.
conventions and
But
shit like that.
that's
They
anime
be
too.
going in.
It's big.
Comics.
It's bigger for anime and like movies.
Yeah,
but
it's a lot of
they
shit.
definitely do it. Like I'm thinking about going down to the convention in Boston, PAX East. Last time I went, I was able to try some games that weren't even out. No demos were out. Like I think I tried Tekken 7 before the demo was even out. So I was up there for that. And they take it serious. Like some people will spend 6 to 8 months building a costume for just this one weekend.
And that should be hard as fuck.
The ladies that do it,
$1 million
like
costume, though.
some of them, it's like pretty much like softcore porn. Like you know, they barely got anything on, and they they do it. They got a huge following on Instagram. Like it's be crazy. Like my younger cousin, I caught him one time. I was like, "Yo, what you looking at?" He's like, "Oh, it's my favorite cosplayer," and I'm like, "Let me see these pictures." I'm like, "Shit."
Opening, meeting and meet together.
What?
Sword
Dang,
fighting,
stay in the fucking room with his dick out. With his dick, yo. He stay.
I was in
You a
You
sword
did
fight?
say that. You already did. You said you be GB.
He be trying to catch other people. Like, yo, let me see if he's interested.
Wait, so
Like,
wait. Did we ask this question? Did y'all wait? So did y'all like try to nut at the same time? So was y'all trying
High
to
five each other at the same time.
Was y'all trying to nut? Was y'all trying to fucking?
With our powers combined.
they were trying to sync it. They were trying to sync it up. Like, yo, twitch your eye if it's something. Like, give me a sign. Like,
Niggas is holding each other fingertips.
feel it through me. Feel it through me.
Let me know. They said, let me know.
He complaining like the bitches. The other nigga, you didn't say nothing. How come you come
didn't
first? Say nothing. He stops and shit. Fucking kiss me.
I'm done.
He didn't use the other niggas nut as his lube.
It's not fun anymore.
You use the other niggas as your juice.
Dame's like, damn, you went far with that.
The type of shit you into.
That squish.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bubbles coming out.
Man, law.
Oh my god.
Why would you even do that?
Nigga, you're the one. You're the one.
Never. Not even
Never.
That sounds crazy.
Yo, I even wanted to ask this question too, but I missed it when Danielle was on because we don't usually have females on. But y'all think like they have like women laws how like we do like man law? Do y'all think like they like skip a stall when they see a girl's feet? Like
No, they go into that stall in case that bitch has something in her purse that they need.
I need that lip gloss. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna use it. Don't
whatever in your fucking purse. Yeah, just let me see. Let me get it.
I really don't think so. I think it's a whole different mindset. Like I don't think they got no laws like that. Like don't be in the stall next to me. Like type shit. Like nah.
They got laws. You already talked about one of them. They be telling everybody who they see you with.
And shit.
Yeah,
like,
that's definitely a law. I guess that is.
they'll be talking to each other like, did your man tell you couldn't order an extra appetizer? Oh, yeah,
Girls become
what's
friends
really
in the bathroom.
Weird, but you know what's really weird about girls though? Like, which I'll never understand. Like girls can't have other female friends.
Right.
Like, why are they
They're
always
best
jealous
friends outside
of
that, right?
the?
Because they're
other-
evil,
like,
spiteful
you can't-
bitches?
You can't hang out with another female if you're friends with.
They be
a
having like
female. That shit is stupid as fuck.
they be having like a select few like small group. Like you'd be like, how many friends you got? One. Like why?
He's like 10 people just now.
Like-
None of me friends. No.
That's weird.
I definitely find it weird.
I can go a while without talking to my niggas.
niggas. What? Why don't you have any girlfriend?
Like then that's a red flag. Then that starts making a red flag for me. Like you got no friends.
Nah, yeah, the chicks that I only have male friends. Those are the ones you're like, oh.
So you just take dick all the time. You take all the dick.
You have no friend.
Those chicks that get all her weed for free.
Oh,
The chicks that get all her weed for free.
You don't tell
Taking
her,
all
you don't tell her
the
call her weed friends out?
Kind of.
Sometimes.
I didn't pay for
Call
this
up Carl
weed.
for some weed.
Carl, you ain't call up Carl. Yeah. Call up Carl, nigga. Fuck. What was the name of that game? What was the name of that game? Nobody remember? It was like, wasn't it like some Venom shit? Some shit. And that Black Mirror shit.
That was it was Viper or something.
Yeah.
Bleeding Viper. Something weird shit.
Bleeding Viper?
Yeah.
You gotta be kidding me.
Wild
Shit
shit, man.
makes sense, you know? Right.
Right.
Bleeding fucking Viper.
If you fuck a chick 3 times raw, y'all in a relationship?
Oh.
Yeah. Beyond the fact you better be verbalizing that.
In her eyes,
In your eyes, you better be, motherfucker. You fucking this bitch 3 times
Yeah.
raw, and that ain't your bitch. In this day and age,
and my
Living wild.
damn,
This guy's been in that relationship all his life.
He didn't say how long he had to date him for.
So there was 3 on the dot.
By the 5th time, he could be dumping them.
Literally dumping them.
God.
3rd time starts, 5th time finishes.
sometimes you have a
I have a headache.
Damn, I wouldn't go raw on a fling, no.
I don't know.
That's the smart responsible thing.
Oh, we
Yeah.
plastic wrappers.
Sometimes
Huh?
No flame.
prolonged.
Plastic wrappers. What you use, saran wrap?
This is plastics?
They use it to
Paper.
You use plastics?
cold red Dorito chips in the back.
You use anything around.
Yeah.
First thing you see.
Plastics, nigga.
T-shirt.
You don't got nothing?
T-shirt.
T-shirts always.
Give me your panties. I'm just gonna throw it over.
Red wrap.
Soaking it up.
There's a red wrap and shit.
Those are good old days.
This nigga used a condom wrapper as a condom.
Uh,
Like, what are you doing? Saving this for later.
he didn't even cut her up. She didn't even feel it.
Nigga, they got female condoms.
I never even seen a female
Them
condom
shits is
before.
dumb big, like
For you?
like a big ass circle. Big ass circle. That's how I seen it in a fucking. It was a pack. It was a big ass circle. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Nigga, all condoms is dumb big D.
Nah, nigga.
He set himself up.
This nigga a parachute.
It was like a parachute.
This nigga.
He blows it up to put it on.
This nigga.
That shit was already blowing up. That shit was just big. It was big ass.
This nigga condom be queefing all that air in it.
Queefy.
Wasn't even a normal size condom.
So, is it okay for a man
It's
to
like
put a
this.
female condom on with your mouth?
Successfully in the 1%.
You answer that. Real quick. You answer it. For the people. Let them know.
I don't even know what it looks like. What? And 2, nigga. No.
What's your mouth?
Shit coming in.
That shit tastes crazy, probably.
Ain't no bitch ever did that to you?
Yeah. That's where he got it from. No, it never happened. Yes, a bitch put a condom on me with her mouth.
You never had that happen for you before?
Oh man, you crazy.
You never got head like from a stranger in a club?
I can put the condom on.
Y'all put condoms on for getting this? That's gay.
Get off right. He gonna be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? I do this for myself.
He stops
I
and
do this for myself.
he
Oh,
grabs.
no.
I'm not ready. I'm not ready.
Nah, you lying. You lying because yo,
I'm not ready.
tell me the first time that shit didn't happen. You was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's what I said. Oh shit. I didn't say I'm not ready.
I can do it myself. I can do it by myself.
Yeah, I was surprised. I was like, oh, for real, that was my
Dame pushed
reaction.
her head away and
Oh
ran away.
shit.
Like I'd rather watch.
Dame, stay with that.
Nah.
Nigga straight pushed her head right away. Stop! Stop! Leave my space.
Dame gave her the stiff arm. A quick Heisman,
Why
like
you
stop.
rushing so
Oh my
much?
god, okay. The Heisman.
You don't like the short or soggy?
I'm just gonna turn off the song. I got it. You know what I'm saying?
You don't like the short or gummy worm? You gotta give her the gummy worm.
I should
brother.
go where she gonna just get it right.
Exactly. So what was you
I ain't
scared
worried
about?
that. Well, I could put the condom on, bro. I mean, I ain't never.
You don't want to see the sag.
I don't think I never.
They even gotta
bitch
roll
trying
it
to
up.
Put the condom.
You be trying to roll
That's kind of weird. Usually I carry my own condom. Like,
You be trying to roll it up at the bottom and shit.
High water condom.
He's too much now. Y'all niggas is
I do not like you. You're rolling a condom at the bottom.
Nah, I'm not no Nick Cannon with the condom.
What? How do you know how Nick Cannon is with condoms?
I was across the thing. He was popping out.
He stood out to him because he's like, I do that. He's like,
Yeah.
That's
not just me.
That ain't me, bro.
This really is a thing. Damn,
40-year-old version and shit. Sure.
Hey, you only fuck 7s and up.
You need to just stop. Let her put the condom on you. Try something new.
Alright.
Dave's like, let me be.
It's like, I got this. I got this.
He's gonna tell her he wants to try it. She's gonna poke a hole in it with her tooth, and then he's gonna finally
that's
have
what
a
you
kid.
said. Huh?
That'd be
that's what
that'd be
you're scared of.
terrifying. That'd be terrifying.
Terrifying.
Things are looking up into space and shit. He's
Man,
like,
you
yeah,
got
that's
Dave.
why.
He's not about to fuck for like a
mean,
week now. You got him scared.
Yeah,
He's like,
for weeks
he's
now,
like,
nigga.
shit. He's like, damn. Will she poke the hole in that shit? Like, I'm not trying to get her pregnant.
She poked the hole. That's all her.
She's sitting there
He
right
said it's all
now
her.
with
What you got?
thumbtacks. Just
She just saw the podcast.
man,
She's watching it. She's like, he said poke the hole. All right, I'm poking on all the condoms.
he's
tonight.
gonna have fishnet condoms when he gets home.
He just
Fishnet
implied,
condoms.
he just implied like bad fatherhood and shit.
No bullshit.
I bought all the condoms this month. Like, what?
You know she watching.
I bought all the condoms this month.
He's like,
Oh, I don't wear condoms.
Condoms on this.
Hey, like,
Hey, we promote safe sex on this podcast. Yeah.
Clearly, y'all putting condoms on for head. That's good.
How much it actually is?
You never did?
For head?
You never did?
Yeah.
For head? No.
Nah, I've never.
You never got
I'd
head from a
rather-
stranger or a female in the club?
With a condom
I
on?
guess we the
No.
only wild ones. You know what I'm saying? I'll take that.
No. With a condom on? No.
No, I'm talking about like literally a stranger in a club type, like a crazy ass white bitch or some shit. She's like, I want to suck your cock.
No, I'm with you there.
What the fuck is this?
I'm with you there, but you lose me at the condom part.
Niggas like, nigga, you knew her. Because they just sucking in his club. We not gonna get kicked out for that shit. Find her. Find her. Which fucking way she went, nigga? Find the bitch lost to the floor.
You gotta level up.
Oh my god, man.
You gotta level up, man.
I thought that was normal.
Me too.
I said that was years
guess
ago,
I'm
young
messed out.
years.
Yeah, for real.
I guess I
Like,
messed out.
That's real.
Take me back.
Again, like I said, yeah, it's normal. But where does a condom come in for a blowjob? Like, I'd rather watch paint dry than get a
I
blowjob with a
didn't say I
condom on.
wouldn't rather that, but it happened the way it happened.
I'd rather watch a
did.
soccer game than get a blowjob with a condom on.
It happened the way it happened, and I wasn't gonna be the one to be like, hey, don't put that condom on me,
Right,
something
like-
wrong.
no, yeah, take. No,
This must be a reason you put
I
that
know.
Wait, now she's putting it on.
She got that shit for a
I don't
reason.
know what's going on, Mighty Mouth, but keep on going.
Mighty
Oh, she's protecting you from the evils that live
I don't
inside?
fucking care.
he ain't ask questions. She was
Give me
covering
free
for
head,
it.
you know what I'm saying?
Free head.
Pass it off free
I got to
head.
pay for this time.
She had track marks in her neck.
you can only complain so much.
That's the case. I'm running. Fuck that. I'm gonna badminton off me.
Oh,
Wait, I have to get one out and then
Worse.
You can have that.
Oh my god. Y'all motherfuckers are retards. Where do they find y'all at? No.
I don't know, clearly not at the same club.
That was in the.
Fuck, I'd rather take a dry handy than a fucking blowjob with a condom on. Get the fuck out of here. Dry sandpaper.
Oh,
Give me the dry hand.
hell no. Damn. I wouldn't take that over nothing.
That shit dry as fuck.
That bitch got eczema.
Oh, don't do them like
Oh,
that.
hell.
don't do that.
You know it's bad if she got eczema on her palm.
It's the only place.
No! Please,
Nigga, after you done shit look like Frosted Flakes. Come on.
You better told
Put
me
that shit
too
in
much.
Shave it on and shit.
Damn, Thoma.
Tabis.
Can't just do whatever you want over there.
That'd be bad. That'd be real bad. Imagine that.
I wouldn't want to imagine that.
That's gross.
I'm not dry-handed.
Some jerseys.
I'll be like Brillo.
Be like, you doing it to yourself.
Exfoliated.
Softer than hers?
I didn't hear it.
Not me. Run, guy. Mike, you probably has a couple of those nights.
Oh,
What?
shit.
You know,
Nah, I don't.
you and Pamela.
Oh.
Oh, well,
Niggas jerking off. Niggas, what? I lived in the desert with Dolo, nigga. What you mean, nigga?
What, dudes?
Nigga, yeah, there was nothing but fucking men. Why do you think nobody was fucking nothing? Nobody was fucking nothing. Nobody was fucking nothing. Jerking off vigorously.
They lined Mikey and the troops up and they were like, all right, boys, look to your left. Now look to your right. You will see both of those guys jerk off.
That's terrible.
So I was in the same room beating out and shit.
No.
Y'all niggas is sick.
They were nut to butt in the room jerking
Not the
off.
booty.
No.
That puts you in the room with two guys. Or more.
Nah. You in this fucking multiple men shit.
I'm just
It's
saying.
like
That's the second time with this podcast, bro.
He like what he like.
Don't y'all hate when bitches with big ass titties wear small ass bras?
Oh, she's trying to show them.
Broke.
Trying to show them shit.
Trying
Yeah,
too
she
fucking
probably
hard
broke.
for that shit
Damn hard to
burst
show
out and
I
shit.
be thinking them bitches is broke.
Nah, a lot of them be doing that shit on purpose. It's like, yo, you already got big ass titties. Like,
That's,
Be like,
that's
this
2 years
bitch is
ago, bro.
whack, but I still hate it.
No bullshit.
you don't need to get a small ass bra.
You
for
must
that
have
to
watched some
see.
bigger bitches.
As long as you're allowed to play the bongos on them, I don't care.
You stupid as hell.
The Rock Band.
Motorboat a little bit.
Little titty bitches need love too. I love a little titty bitch walking around.
He gives them all love. He
get a
doesn't
little
he
more
don't,
nipple
he don't
on a little
discriminate.
titty.
I don't like,
You like big
small
nipples?
chicks.
No, so you get a little bit more nipple. Not like I don't like big
I like everything proportionate.
Yeah, like, you know,
See,
not everything on a female body is proportional, bro.
I'm saying I like everything proportionate. That's just,
Oh, okay.
I don't want to see like a bitch
bitches'
with a little
titties be
nipple and a
different
big
as
ass.
fuck.
Cities and no
Nah,
ass.
yeah, a big. I
She
mean,
got, she got a dick nipple.
nah, that's crazy.
You start sucking that shit and choking and shit.
He like them big clit chicks.
What's going on? He says, I'm playing those joking.
Them chicks that damn near might as well be hermaphrodites. You like them type of chicks?
Couldn't tell if she had a tiny dick or an enormous clit.
No bullshit.
Y'all be around.
Dane's like,
You ain't
damn,
never
why
seen
y'all
one of
coming at me
those?
crazy?
Hell no, I ain't never seen them.
You get aroused and that shit stand up and look you in the eye. You be like,
Challenge you to do something.
I'm here.
So
Knock knock.
Never
Come out the hood.
The bars y'all niggas be in, I'm all set.
the bar shop.
I'm good. I'm not going out with y'all. No way. Don't chill with these niggas.
Good time. It's a
man.
good time.
Shit, I gotta see a bearded bitch lady nigga. Whatever the fuck they talking about.
Nah, I'm be in them clubs.
Yeah, it sound like it. Yeah, talking about bitches with fucking two things.
Hair in their butthole.
A mistaken thing that you can't tell if it's a clit or a dick. That's kind of wild. That's kind of wild.
It's also a joke. Calm down. Buddy. He's like dead serious. Like, oh my fucking god.
Some chicks do got big
He
fat
don't
ass
like females
clits.
to touch him.
Yeah, but not.
You don't like to be touched.
He's like radio or
Those
something.
things exist.
he was focused on it.
Dick clit?
Those things exist.
I don't know. I'm not.
You just gotta eat one. Eat a dick clip. This you need to put on a shirt.
Eat a dick clip.
Motherfucker.
That shit is like, that shit is not offensive. I think you can get away
Gender neutral.
You really want to get into it?
You can get away
take that shit.
Eat a dick clip, nigga. Oh, you can get away with that.
What? You know them fat ones?
I'm gonna bring that one to the Xbox. See how quick
It's gonna fuck niggas up for me.
I get banned for that one.
You gonna win because it's gonna fuck motherfuckers up. For that whole game.
So they're gonna fucking they're gonna report me. It's gonna be comments. What did he say? Eat a dick clip.
You can appeal that or challenge that. It's gender neutral.
Instantly, I'm gonna call Microsoft like, yo, I was being gender neutral.
Eat a dick clip.
I wasn't biased.
I was being
included both of them.
inclusive. I wanted everybody to feel the hatred.
The defendant said eat a shit dick.
What do you like more, podcasting or gaming?
Honestly, I've been enjoying the podcasting, man. But gaming is what I love, man. I'm trying to make sure that in between it all, I don't lose the love for the gaming by doing the podcasting. You know, I want it to always feel like something I enjoy, not tedious like a job. You know?
Yeah, this shit is fun.
Oh yeah.
I have a headache for real from laughing too hard right now.
Like I knew it. I was like,
shit hurts.
I took tomorrow off.
Word.
I'm like, I be watching. I'm like, yo,
Word.
about to be funny as fuck. Like I'm like, all right, let's see what we get into.
Bunch of fools and clowns. Niggas is stupid. Can't talk. I'm surprised nobody said no gay shit today. Or did we?
Mad
Or
gay
did
shit.
you? There's a lot of gay shit. Oh well. Where could everybody find the podcast? Your social media.
So the podcast, you can find it on YouTube. Like I said, Spotify, iTunes, Google Podcasts, Podcast Addict, Anchor, SoundCloud. You can check us out on Facebook, Level With You. Instagram, the same thing, but I think that one, it's LVL With You. Twitter, Level With You. You know, check us out on those things. I try to keep it. I try to keep it as current as possible. I'm the one that does all the outreach and social media stuff. So, you know, if anybody ever sends a message, most of the time you might get me answering it back. You know, and I'm good with trying to answer questions on the podcast as well. Send us questions, and I'll try to get the guys to answer, or myself, or I answer out on the show at the end.
All right.
You know.
Oh yeah. All right, niggas. Until next week, we out this hoe.
Shout out to Goose, shout out to